Hi guys, welcome to this updated video. I really do hope that you're doing really amazing today. And today, the 15th of May, is the official start of the Pacific hurricane season. So that's right, the Eastern Pacific hurricane season has now officially started, and it's going to be ended on November 30th. And today is quite the celebration for myself, as it is my 21st birthday. Quite a coincidence. I always say that my birthday happens to fall in the same day as the start of the Pacific hurricane season. It's definitely been a really good day thus far. And as per usual, we're going to be looking at what is going on. As you have probably noticed in the thumbnail or title, we have a little bit of a flood threat in parts of the Caribbean. We're going to be looking at that. And, seeing that the hurricane season for the Pacific Basin starts now, we're going to be doing a quick brief overview of that as well. So let's get into the details. Okay, now this is a portion of a section of the outlook from the National Hurricane Center, which was posted today. And, as it reads, today marks the first day of the Eastern North Pacific hurricane season, which will run until November 30th. Long-term averages for the number of named storms, hurricanes, and major hurricanes are 15, 8, and 4, respectively. So that's the average number of storms, hurricanes, and major hurricanes for the basin. And we also see that list of names as well as the pronunciation guide for each. So all the way from Alvin through Zelda. So these are the names that will be used for the Eastern North Pacific Basin. And as we can see, it is a completely different list compared to the Atlantic hurricane season because they're two separate ocean basins. The first name on the list for the Atlantic is Andrea. So we're yet to have any hints, sufficient hints of saying, hey, we're going to see some development take place. But we'll see what eventually happens. We've got some rain surges to talk about. So as we return to the satellite imagery here, we can see definitely getting active in the tropical Atlantic, especially along the intertropical convergence zone. That's where the trade winds of the north and south meet. We tend to see this area getting more active as we head to summer, and summer begins next month officially. And then as we take a closer look into the Caribbean, we can see a lot of shower and thunderstorm activity popping up in some places. Just offshore Panama to the north, we see a blob there, lots of rain and thunderstorms. So it's getting pretty active within this area. And then it will get quite active for parts of the Eastern Caribbean. It's already started for Hispaniola, and that's likely to be the trend over the course of the coming days. So let's go ahead and look at the rain forecast. Here we're seeing what the Euro model is anticipating, and more color indicates more rain. So immediately we can see for much of northern and South America, Colombia, Venezuela, and all the way through the Guyanas, as well as for Panama, Costa Rica, as we saw there's that blob. So there's a lot of atmospheric instability, which is helping to fuel all that thunderstorm activity. Further north, Nicaragua northward, much not expected, maybe a few passing showers here and there. It will be pretty quiet for much of the northwest Caribbean, but there could definitely be some additional periods of showers and thunderstorms in the Cayman Islands, Jamaica, Cuba, and even for sections of the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands. We see some more of those colorful shadings towards Haiti, the Dominican Republic, and even for Puerto Rico and sections of the Virgin Islands. So there could be some substantial rain as we progress through the rest of today, and especially heading into tomorrow and the following few days going into the weekend. It's likely that things will be getting quite active. So with all that rain expected, there could be those instances of heavy downpours, which may result in flooding. So please stay safe, guys, just in case you should encounter any floodwaters. Do not take any unnecessary risks. And then throughout the Lesser Antilles, there could definitely be some additional rain, especially further south to Trinidad in the east, where could most certainly be some instances of those heavy downpours. ABC Islands, much is not expected. Few showers may loiter within the area, though. And in regards to the actual expectations based on our models, let's take a look at them briefly. We've got the GFS here, and these green shadings indicate the moisture. Those black squiggly lines are called isobars, and there we have the time. So as we're going to be heading into this weekend, there we can see all of those green shadings around for parts of the Eastern Caribbean. So there's likely to be some increased rainfall within this general area. And even as we take a look at the Euro model, we're also seeing a similar trend here. So that moisture loitering around parts of Hispaniola, Puerto Rico, and even for sections of the Lesser Antilles as well. So this is going to be that primary area in terms of a rainfall increase as we head through the rest of this week and even into early next week. But notice, we are not seeing anything concrete that, hey, there could be some development, there could be something really trying to get itself together. We're not seeing that, nothing consolidating here based on these model runs. However, as time goes by, I'll be keeping you guys posted, and we will very soon have NOAA's outlook. And NOAA is the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. We're going to be hearing what the numbers are for this year based on the trends. Most organizations and agencies calling for near average to above average hurricane season for 2025. And as that good old saying is, which I always repeat, it only takes one. So we'll see, guys, but we are yet to have our first official tropical wave. So in that regard, we are definitely seeing the hints that that's going to be happening very soon, most likely later this month or even going into June. So we're gradually having an increase in rainfall activity, those bursts of convection, and very soon we'll get those little atmospheric disturbances, which will be our elongated low pressure areas, aka tropical waves or easterly waves. And I'll be keeping you guys posted as necessary. So that is what I wanted to bring to your attention in today's video. I do hope you found it to be informative, but if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll get to you when I can, and remember to always do otherwise.